signaled a bunch of other ants, right, to team up and literally move a grain of rice across my entire patio. And they're continually working and looking for food sources so that they can be ready for the wintertime. They don't stop working. Ants don't stop working, as you guys know, if you know anything about ants. They don't stop working. So um, they're constantly looking to team up with other ants to create, okay, a resource for them to live a long life, right? To bring to the queen, to whatever ants do with whatever food that they get in their lives, right? I'm not a full all-out researcher of ants, but as I watch them each and every day, I notice that they work, and I notice that they don't stop, right? So ants are constantly working. That is how you need to be in life and on this earth. You need to constantly be working, right, on your goals. And when you reach that goal, you need to constantly be working on another goal. And you need to have a goal so far out, guys, that you may think it's impossible to reach. So by you thinking it's impossible to reach, what you have to do is you have to team up with people. You have to find out who's reaching that goal. You have to figure it out so that you can achieve the goal yourself, right? So that you can team up with people, a group of people, and all of you guys together can achieve that goal. So it can't be a small goal, right? Small goals get you small team ups, small minds, small results, right? Big, humongous, life-changing results that affect millions of people. Now that takes a lot of people to get together and create the life that you want. Lots of people. So when it comes to lots of people, what do you have to learn how to do? You have to learn how to talk to people, right? You have to learn how to get around the right people. You have to learn how to go to the right events and be around the right people so that you can know who that right person is to connect with to create the life that you want. So to go on with this, right? One of my mentors, well, my mentor told me, basically, he said, I need to begin a daily evaluation asking myself these important questions. And I'm going to ask these questions to you. And I feel like if you answer these questions to yourself, they will begin to move you in the right direction. So the first question is, why am I not seeing results, right? If you don't have the life that you want, then you're not achieving results. You're not achieving the life that you want, right? And you're not seeing it. So if you're not seeing results in your life, then guess what? You need to find out why, right? So you answer that question. And that question may take a day, it may take a week, it may take a month, but you need to dedicate time to answering that question. The next question my mentor told me to ask myself is, what does no action lead to? Now, this is an obvious question, right? But a lot of people know tons of knowledge and they don't act on that tons of knowledge. So when you begin to ask yourself specific questions about what you need to do, it then results in you beginning to move yourself in a direction of the answer to that question. So um, no action obviously leads to regression, right? Leads to you going backwards. Because as I said before, if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. You know, the next question was, what plan do you have in place to save money for yourself no matter what? Right? What plan do you have in place, right? You need some form of of something. Like I pay all my bills on autopilot, right? I don't never look at my bills because they are paid automatically. The same thing needs to go for your savings plan or your investment plan. It needs to be automatically deducted from whatever income you make, okay, and placed in a place where you can't even think about it so that it can grow and build, okay? The next thing is, what are you working on right now? right? You need to have something in front of you that you're working on right now to create the life that you want. What you're working on right now will shake, move, and guide you in a direction that you need to go in to create the life that you want. But you need to know what you're working on right now. You need to constantly keep that in front of you. The next thing is, what would your new circle of influence do in this situation? Now, as I told you guys, your old circle of influence is not going to get you um, where you currently want to go, right? Your old circle of influence, it's just not going to get you there. Your old circle of influence has gotten you exactly where you are right now, right? Exactly what you have is exactly what your circle of influence has gotten you. And you need a new circle of influence in order to move forward. And when you get that new circle of influence, you begin to change your mindset. You begin to change what you think about when it comes to creating the life that you want. You begin to change what you believe is hard work, right? Because your old circle of influence may see something as working 80-hour weeks is hard work, when the fact of the matter is, it's working 80 hours a week doing what? That's hard work, right? Working for somebody else, would you trade time for money? That is not considered hard work, right? But when you are spending 80 hours a week working on developing yourself and your skills and your belief, now, now that second circle of influence shows you what it truly means to work hard and take your life to the next level. So, what is that new circle of influence thinking right now? The next question is there actually any moment in life that matters other than now, right? Right now. What other moment in life matters? Does the past matter? Right? No, no, because it's the past. It has already happened, right? Your life is determined from this moment moving forward. Does the future matter? No, because the future doesn't matter, because the future is not promised to anybody, right? As long as we are human beings on this planet, the future isn't promised to anybody. So you must live right now, and that is your true purpose. Your true purpose is to live right now. And so, in saying that, there is no other moment that matters other than right now. So, so think about that and answer that question for yourself, right? The last question that I want to ask in this section is, if you know that there is a problem that needs to be solved in your company, business, or the world, right? Why can't you be the individual that finds a solution, right? Ask yourself these questions, because these are hard questions that will either move you forward or define who you are as a person. And once you define who you are as a person, now you will know what steps you need to take to develop yourself to become better, right? Or choose a whole different path in your life. So answering these questions is critical, guys. And I am spending each daily podcast talking about a lot of things when it comes to change and making your life better. You know, your value that you bring to the world is important. And what's even more important is what you help others to achieve in life, right? Because this world is not going to get better by one individual. It is going to get better by the team up, by the group, right? By everybody working together to create a better life for everybody. And that means that, hey, you're going to have to put in some work, and you're going to have to solve some real problems in this world in order to create a better life for other people. So begin to put in that work, guys. Start writing things down, okay? Start writing things down and start getting these thoughts out of your head on paper, and figure out some problems in the world that need solving. So listen, this is all I'm going to talk about today on this podcast. I'm going to stop right here in this section before I move forward to the next section. But in episode I believe 77 or whatever tomorrow, uh, we're going to be talking about what in your life is stopping you from the goals you had when you believe you had no limits. That is going to be the next episode, guys. So